What's going on, everybody? I appreciate all of you hanging out, waiting on the stream to start. For those who catch on replay, though, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. With these live chats, you can take part right along with us. So I wasn't sure what I wanted to do today, and I figured, what the hell? I mentioned we might go shopping on Jomashop a couple of times recently. What better time than now? So here we are. And this is, Joel's Matrix, who is here live in the chat, loves doing these. So this is for you, Joel. So here we are. And has become one of my favorite blues, Bad Boy Cobalt. This is up there for me. I love it. I think I like it more than the Elixir. I wore the Elixir at the beginning of the week. Haven't done the video yet. Now that I got another round out of this one and that one, I'm going to work on the video next couple of days. Might even do that video for tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see after the stream how I'm feeling, which video I want to do, but might be the Cobalt versus Cobalt Elixir video. They're both so good. This one's a little bit more versatile. I love the way this one dries down. It is the more synthetic of the two. If you don't like synthetic, you won't like it. I like it. It's really good. Very much a sweet blue that dries into a woody, fresh, spicy blue. Plum doesn't stay the whole time, which is kind of surprising, but I get good performance out of it too. I've seen a lot of people say they get terrible performance. Every time I hear that, and it's something that I get good performance out of, I don't just assume it's my skin chemistry. I assume it's your nose and olfactive fatigue, because that's the culprit most of the time, is olfactive fatigue. Bad Boy Cobalt. That's what we're rocking today. So we'll wait till around the 10-minute mark to go ahead and do the split screen. I got Parfumo pulled up. I got Jomashop pulled up, because when it comes to taking suggestions from the audience, I got to look at it. I appreciate you guys. I do. But I'm not just going to say, oh, the name of that fragrance. Oh, it costs this much. All right, add to cart. No, we're going to look at it. I want to make sure I'm interested in it. Instead of going 100% blind, we'll discuss it and see if it's something that really interests me. Because at the end of the day, it's got to interest me if I'm going to buy it, right? So on your way in, I see we're getting a decent crowd starting to jump in. Make sure to hit that thumbs up on the way in, because it does help. It does matter. Let's get caught up on the chat. Scott, good to see you. Antonio, always a pleasure. Apple Brandy Clone. There's the man of the hour. I don't have that one. I have 4 other ones, though. Kaylin, good to see you. Aaron Terrence Hughes, Notorious. Wow, this one's really good, too. Kix Griffey's in the house. Hey, everybody. Sin of the day is Givenchy Gentleman Privé. Good stuff. Kix Griffey approved. Not surprised. Wolfpack. FWO Wolfpack for life. Trying to score Paradise Garden. Any word when it's As soon as Fragrance Buy had that stock, I was not missing out. I literally pulled over. I was driving. Pressing refresh. When the time came, I pulled over into a Walmart parking lot. Wife in the car. So, nope, got to do this, babe. So I could get Le Male Lover and Paradise Garden when they had that one round of stock of it, because I didn't want to miss out. So be diligent. Be diligent on getting notifications turned on from these discounters for when they do it. That's the best advice I can give, because that's what I do. We'll see. So when it comes to the audience suggestions, no guarantees I'm going to buy what you're asking or say recommending to me, but I will consider it. We'll take a look at it. I'm not sure exactly how much we're going to spend today. A couple $100, nothing crazy. So as far as like $200 and $300 fragrances, maybe one, maybe none. But I'm not doing like multiple $200 and $300 fragrances. Nah, because I'd rather get like 3 or 4 fragrances, kind of diversify the haul, have some variety. Maybe a couple cheapies, a couple of mid-level stuff, maybe something on the higher end. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Armoff's Club de Nuit Sillage for Paul. Mr. M.A. Styles. We're in Polo Blue EDP. Good stuff. Probably the best smelling one, honestly. Doesn't get the love it deserves. Yes, let him know to hit that like button. Smooth Operator, good to see you. Jump Up and Kiss Me by Clive Christian. I've never tried it. I've never tried that either. Never tried it, unfortunately. Gentle Fluidity Silver. Scroll down a little bit. Watch Sense, good to see, wearing Assad, which I was already going back and forth with Randy, wearing Uni X, the fresh version, basically. Oh, yeah, I've tried it. I appreciate that, though. I'm glad that you stay conscious of it when I'm around. Like, literally, guys, in his live stream, as soon as I show up, he's like, well, I was about to talk about this one, but I'll kind of hold off because Ross is here. I know he hasn't tried it yet. That's over the top. I appreciate it, though. It's good looking out, basically, is what it comes down to, because Randy knows how I am. I try to avoid opinions, especially since his opinion and mine, especially with designers, most of the time align. So normally whatever he thinks about it, there's a really good chance that's how I'm going to feel too. So I try to avoid his opinions. because of that, and he knows that. So I appreciate you, Randy. I really do, man. Don't feel like you got to do that on your own content, though, man. I'll leave so you can do your thing with your audience. It's not that serious, you know. I've said it many times. Like, I can go so you can talk about it. I say it in the chat. I just pop in, do my super chat, say hello. I can roll. I'd rather you do your planned content and your live streams. You know what I mean? We can talk whenever. Ooh, Boss Battle Intense, good stuff. Still waiting on Jomashop. So, speaking of, whatever we buy here today, I'm chalking it up as maybe next month we'll get to do the haul video. I shouldn't even buy anything from them, honestly, because I still haven't gotten shipping notification from over a week ago when I bought Profondo Parfum. It's every time I buy something from them. Like, whatever we're about to do, if I was to get this order next week, I would be amazed. I'll give them the soft live stream clap and everything because it'll be a live stream haul, I'm sure. Because, man, look, people used to bitch about Fragrance Net shipping times. Bet y'all love Fragrance Net now that you order from Jomashop. Because, look, I'm about to give them money I probably shouldn't give them because they have pretty good options at pretty good prices. That's the problem. They get you by the balls, you know. If you want the stuff, they got it. When are they going to send it to you? Who knows? That's the game you get to play. It's Russian roulette with your money. That's kind of how you can look at it. So I have all of them, except for the limited edition bottle that has the originals juice in it, but I have all of them. And I did a Fahrenheit Parfum review back in like first quarter of 2020. That's almost a perfect fragrance. That's how I look at it. That's one of the first 9.5s I ever gave. That fragrance is amazing. Apple brandy, maybe. That's a possibility. Wasn't really on the radar. Pikova Dama from Xerjoff. I don't know if I'd say must. I'll look into it, though. I'll look into it. Glacier Le Noir. I'm assuming that's Le Male Le Parfum. Apple brandy still an option. I think we got more than 10. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I had no list. Nothing specific coming into this. PDM Herod, great choice. That's one I need to get. Drew was supposedly sending me a partial, though, so I don't know if I should spend the money because I'd like to get Herod. Kind of not the right time of year for me to get it, though. Probably should hold off. We got a few more minutes, and we'll jump into the split screen and start shopping, you know? So once we get to that split screen, if you guys want to throw your recommendations out there, we'll start looking into them. Burberry Hero Parfum, might be a possibility. Now, see, this excited me when Dan brought this up. Birds of Paradise. It's a tropical fragrance. Now we're speaking my language. I live at the beach. So tropical fragrances, top of the list. Always top of the list these days. See, literally, I said, now we're talking. Grey Vetiver Eau de Parfum. Great choice, John. Great choice. Fragrance Fraternity, good to see you, my man. Thank God for another day to smell good. That's what I'm talking about. Man, you got the right attitude. You get the first soft live stream clap. Kudos to you, sir. Thank God for another day to smell good. I agree. Thank you, Lord. Le Male Le Parfum, and you are indeed smelling good. I know you meant to type out from India. There we go. There's the other part. Sultan Vetiver, surprisingly, and I say surprisingly because I was nervous about this one for a long time. I thought it would be super earthy and too much of a challenge for me. Beautiful. Actually, might buy a 50 ml of that. If they got it for like $100 for a 50 ml, I might buy that today. I know you weren't suggesting it because it's what you're wearing, but I might buy that. Boz is here nice and early. Good to see you, Boz. John, good to see you. Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. Great stuff. Let's see. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I mean, all-time great. All-time great, man. Hindu Kush. Great scent. Have a good weekend, dude. Good. I hope you have a great weekend as well. I had somebody put Amore Cafe with a question mark. And it's like, man, I don't have the tolerance right now because I'm hungry and cranky all the time. So I'm just a dick all the time. I'm like, man, I stated in the beginning, this is the 40 bottles I have. So what conclusion can we draw from you asking about Amore Cafe in this video? And I'm waiting for the answer because the answer is I don't own it. The Hindu Kush one, though, I got that a lot. And I've had a decant because at the beginning I was like, this isn't the only 40 I've ever tried. It's just the 40 I have bottles of. There's several. I still have a decant with a decent amount of Winwood, Kumquat Wood. What other ones? My decant of Hindu Kush has long been empty. I just never felt like I needed Hindu Kush. I know a lot of people love that one. I just never felt like I needed it. Maybe I could get another decant and revisit it again because it's been a few years. But there's several Manceras that I've tried. Windwood, I just kind of procrastinate. Kumquat wood as well. It's kind of like niche Terre d'Hermes. I'd like to get those two eventually. I just kind of put them off. I got so many, not too many big dents in those bottles because I just have so many fragrances in general, let alone from Mancera specifically. So we just hit the 10-minute mark. We're going to go ahead and get into the split screen. Let me scroll down a little bit. Silver blue, speaking of Mancera, great choice. Light blue. I mean, you can never go wrong with light blue, man. Blue amber, powerful, spicy amber. Ooh, Herbe Vives is great. Very simple, straightforward fragrance, but I love it. Really, really good. It's my go-to big 5.1 ounce bottle. And dropped half the bottle. Damn, that's impressive. I keep wanting to go back to it as well, man. Like I don't know if it's gonna go back on its shelf. Honestly, like all of my bad boy fragrances, which I have 3. I got the Le Parfum and then both Cobalts. I think I'm gonna just leave them right here on the desk. I really like the Le Parfum. I just need to get in the mood to wear. But the Cobalts, both of them, really, really like them. I'd like to see a third Cobalt flanker, honestly. Or is there a third one and I just don't know? If so, I need to try that one as well. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit, guys. Vintage radio has come up a bunch of times. I think we're just going to go add that to cart. I get asked about it all the time. I know it'll get some viewership. It'll benefit the channel. It's worth checking out. I've had a lot of people bring it up. That's what we're going to start with. Actually, we'll be on News Parfums next week. Sweet. Eric, good to see you. Excellent choices. But yeah, vintage radio. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm going to just throw that in the cart. Get me something nice for my birthday. I can give you a virtual hug. Cliffy, good to see you again. We're kind of going to shop for fragrances, man. Not really. After, if you still want to be here after we do the fragrance shopping, we can talk some fitness stuff, my man. Mind Games. No, I've never tried that one. I haven't tried all their fragrances. I've tried about a dozen, roughly. So I'm skipping down. They're so sporadic, I don't plan anything detail. Okay, 10-4. Oh, it said 1 to 3 days for Profondo Parfum. I checked again a couple days ago. It still says that. I'm like, assholes, you know? So skipping ahead a little bit. Well, I have Oolong Cha. Halfeti Cedar, not a bad idea. Yoshi's in the house. Valentino Uomo to the gym by mistake. 6 sprays yesterday. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. So trying to skip on the way down. So we're going to find a decent stopping spot. So this is a very bright HK Army shirt. And got a hat to go with it, too. It's a paintball company. Getting some newer gear lately. I can't go play right now because my body's so beat up and I'm getting closer to showtime, and prep is just be a bad idea. But as soon as my contests are done, I'm going to play paintball. I can't wait to play paintball again. I've got the itch. I've got the itch to play some paintball. Make my top 10 summer scents. Hey, the new LeBeau's good stuff. All 3 LeBeau's are good in my opinion. So skipping all the way down. Montrese, good to see you, my man. I see you in here. Vintage Radio's fire. That's what we're going to add first. We're going to add that to the cart first. I'll be here. Okay, good. Yeah, because I'd love to have the conversation with you. If it's just the majority of the audience, like we got 140 here so far, they're here for the fragrance stuff. So after the fragrance stuff, if you want to hang, we'll definitely do that, my man. Did I skip that $10 super chat? My bad. Jomashop has 2.5. Oh, I know. They're 179. It's a 2016 batch. See, this is what screwed that up. Because I got 10 ml now, and I couldn't tell you how long it's going to take me to go through this 10 ml. I just got it. But I know they're 179. It's a great price. It's 75 ml. It's literally $10 more versus the 50 ml. I appreciate you bringing that up, but trust me, because I looked a couple of days ago, and I saw it, and I was like, And then that came in. Because I did the collaboration with Scent Door, and I was like, man, I don't need it now. It is like whenever that's done, I'll be like, man, I should have bought that bottle when I had the chance. But who knows? We might end up adding it to cart. But me and you are here. I appreciate the $10 super chat. Let me skip down. I apologize. I'm having to skip. Vanilla Oud is cheap. I did see that when I was looking the other day too. Vanilla Oud, Virtus, any of you looking for it? Is super cheap right now. There's a link down in the chat. It is an affiliate link with Jomashop. I hardly ever use it. I figure since we're shopping with them, I'd throw it in there. I don't like giving. I'm about to give them money, and they're going to hold it for a week, before they even debate on reading my order to send it out 2 or 3 weeks from now. Jesus. John C with $5 super chat. BDK Cell d'Argent for $119. Salt, Orange Blossom, Musk and Brox, and Isoi Super Grapefruit. Awesome light and uplifting scent for spring and summer. The Vicanto fragrances are super cheap right now. I literally looked through all of them. None of them seem too intriguing to me. The ones they had. They're all like $65 or something like that. So I actually made it to the bottom. If I have Hugo Reverse, Imperium, and Trillium, how redundant would it be to get it? Very, very redundant to get that. And on that note, now let's go ahead and jump on over to Jomashop. No, I would not like to save $20 off my first purchase of $250 or more, at least not right now. So let's do Vintage Radio first and see if they have it. I would assume they do. They do. $50. I didn't want to buy it directly from Lattafa. I paid that from Lattafa for Assad Zanzibar. What? At a discounter for a Lattafa? Man, fuck them. Sorry for the F-bomb. Hell no. What? From Lattafa, I expect that price. From them. You mean to tell me it's $80 retail from Lattafa? Pass. No, thank you. Man, Fragrance Fraternity, I appreciate the recommendation. A lot of people have asked about it. You mean to tell me that's $50 from a discounter like Jomashop? I would have thought that's retail from Lattafa because Assad Zanzibar was $49.99 at pre-order from Lattafa. And I was like, oh, that must be like the highest end of pricing for them. What? For a fragrance that should be $25 to $35? No. Can I throw the $50? Sure, of course I can. I'm about to spend a few hundred, but no. I think that's stupid. Anybody agree with me, or am I just looking at it wrong? Because I think that's stupid. Because I'm so used to paying $20 to $35 for everything Lattafa. The only reason I was cool with paying $50 on Assad Zanzibar was it was an original coconut tropical fragrance from them, and that's my jam. I love the tropical coconut fragrances. So I was like, sure, what the hell? I'll spend $50 on it. Even though, sure enough, 2-3 weeks later, $35 from most of the discounters. That's the sweet spot for them. That's the higher end of what you should pay, in my opinion, for Lattafa is in the mid to upper $30 range. Based on what the brand as a whole normally goes for, that's overpriced for me, and I'm not buying it out of principle. So we're going to pass on that. So, damn, that's disappointing because I just can't believe it's $50 from Jomashop. Is it like that everywhere else? That's unbelievable to me. $15 less when it is in stock. It'll be in stock on the 15th, but for those of you that didn't know, when it comes in the drop down, I'll show you what they sell it for. So it's $15 less. That I would pay. Yeah, absolutely. Without hesitation. It'd be in the cart already. Why is Jomashop charging $15 more? That's a pretty substantial percentage higher. It's only $15, but if you look at the percentage standpoint, that's a pretty sizable percentage higher than what it's going to be in 3 days from Fragrance Buy. I'm pretty disappointed to see that. Yeah, I'm not doing that. If I get $15 cheaper in 3 days, I'm just wait 3 days and buy it from them if I felt like I absolutely needed it. Yeah, I'm passing on that. Sorry about that, guys. Let's look at Salt and Vetiver, though. They do have it. It is $100. Add the bag. So there's the first one. Now then, back to the chat. I hope y'all enjoyed that rant because Sure as shit, it's $15 less somewhere else. Yeah, I'm not doing that. It's 32 on TikTok shop, $50 on most discounters. 50's wild. I think it's wild. Tafa's trash. No, some of this stuff's really good. Try missing Alhambra. That's still Latafa. You do know that's Latafa's brand, right? I don't think you did, since you're saying that. That is Latafa's brand. House of Oud, get that feeling. Parfum d'Empire, Amber. What is vodka, champagne? Ooh, what is this you're speaking of, Joe? What is this? I've never heard of this fragrance. Pretty highly rated. Spicy, leathery, oriental, resinous, sweet. Ambergris, vodka, cinnamon, frankincense, musk, coriander, tea, champagne, birchwood, cade, juniper wood, Russian leather. That is interesting. You're on to something here, Joel. What is this? Let's see if they have that. They do. And it's cheap. That looks really good. Joel, I'm going to take your word on this one. We're adding that one to cart. That looks really good, Joel. You're usually pretty good with your recommendations too, man. I'm going to give that one a shot. When they know it's popular, they raise it like crazy. Shagaf Oud was 35. Now it's 50. So that's ridiculous. I hate that they do that. 42 on Amazon. Appreciate that, Kathy. I mean, literally $15 less at the place I normally buy from Fragrance Buy. I figured, yeah, no, 50's crazy. I figured, what the hell? I said I'd try something at Latafa because their inventory is pretty good. They just like to hold on to it for a while and make you wait. That's the only problem with Jomashop. They'll take your money and be like, you next month. They're bad about that. I'm literally waiting on an order from like 10 days ago. I ordered it on the 2nd, still no shipping notification from them. I ordered Profondo Parfum. It said ships in 1 to 3 days. That's a ball-faced lie. I see we got 202 in the chat. I appreciate that. Hit that thumbs up, please, if you don't mind. It does help. Okay, so where was he? Paid 38, look back, and it was 42 after a day or two. That's ridiculous. Yeah, see, 50, look, like I said, directly from Latafa, sure, get it. Makes sense. I did it recently with Assad Zanzibar because I wanted it badly enough. And sure enough, I can get it for $15 less now. If I'd have just waited a little bit. But I was really excited about it. Whereas I'm going to just wait. If they still have Y Elixir in stock in a cup, on the 15th, at Fragrance Buy, I'll get Vintage Radio when they restock it with Y Elixir, and I'll buy those two together and use one of my free ship points to get the free shipping code and everything, and I'll just buy those two. So that'll be something separate I'll do. I'll still get Vintage Radio, Fragrance Fraternity for the recommendation. I'll still get it. I'm not going to overpay it if I don't have to. Again, $15 isn't a lot of money, but when you look at what it costs elsewhere, it's like they're gouging a bit. I'm good on that. I'll pass and I'll just get it cheaper elsewhere. Still going to get it. Rum and Fallout TV series is affecting my focus. No worries, man. No worries. And it's a clone of Paragon. Okay. Hell no, I pass on that too. Good to see you, Jason. How are you? Morsk Blue Sahara. Those bottles are beautiful from Morsk. Missan Crivelli Santal Volcanique. What's going on, my man? Have you tried anything from Costume National? Actually, I haven't. So I'm glad it's not me. I'm glad. Thank you guys for taking my side on that, because I was like, man, am I going a little too hard on this? I was thinking it while I was saying it, like, am I going a little too hard? Maybe I still was going a little too hard, but man, just to see it's $15 cheaper, right? Anyway, moving on. No, I haven't tried anything from Costume National. What would you recommend? Ohm? By all means, throw a recommendation out there. That's why it's always smart to shop around. Yeah, for sure. Like, I'm always ordering from Fragrance Buy. I say, let me try it. Everybody likes to order from them, even though they're kind of a pain in the ass. I'll throw some money their way. They always have a good inventory, good selection, at least on the website. So far, we got 2 that I'm very interested in. One that I've tried already. Swiss Arabian Beast Mode, complicated leather fragrance that changes several times. High ratings on Fragrantica and Parfumo, $46. What is this fragrance you speak of, Paul? Why has it got to be something I can't pronounce? highly rated for the small amount of ratings it's got on here. Leathery, sweet, oriental, fruity, woody, apple, galbanum, violet, leather, cedarwood, vanilla, musk. Similar to, never tried this. That's an interesting note breakdown, though. This seems like a heavier fragrance. The other one kind of seems heavy too, but the boozy notes and stuff like that seem like it freshens it up. The juniper and all that. I'm going to keep this one in mind. See if they even have it. Let's see. They do have it. We'll put it in the cart for now. That one's a maybe. That one's going to be a soft maybe for now. Not a hard maybe, a soft maybe. Maybe so. You never know. Maybe so. More power to them. I'm off Odyssey. Suggestion would be maybe the Icon. EDT. I have the Eau de Parfum. What the hell? Let's see if they have it. Should be really cheap. It is indeed really cheap. I'm a hope that it's got the cap. But I mean, yeah, what the hell? I'd like to try it. I heard it's kind of like Sauvage. I'd like to check it. I've been meaning to get this one. It's super cheap. With hell, we'll throw it in there. Sex in the Sea, tropical dirty beach scent. Now we're talking. Now y'all are talking dirty to me, but not too dirty. Not too dirty. Let's see. Sex in the Sea. Interesting name. Not impressive on the ratings, but hey, I'm an individual. I will judge it as such. Sweet, fruity, creamy, floral, animalic. Coconut, pineapple, ambergris, immortelle, vanilla, benzoin, iris, labdanum, mimosa. Sandalwood, civet, myrrh, and rose. So the civet is definitely why it's animalic. This one's intriguing. Sex in the Sea. They do have it, and it's not expensive. But that's 1 ounce, though. It's only a 1 ounce bottle. 1 ounce for $80. I mean, I get it's an extrait, but I mean, it's not that I need more than 1 ounce, right? There's an interesting looking breakdown. That's another maybe. We'll put it in the cart for now. It's a maybe. For those of you that don't know, if stuff interests me, I put it all in the cart, and then we go through process of elimination when it's time to, time to buy. Xerjoff. I pretty much got all the Xerjoffs I'm interested in earlier in the year. Also like Lattafa buying. Oh, okay. Gotcha. It's 81 good. Oh, yeah. Vetiver Sensual. If around $80 is going to be like $70 to $80 is going to be standard for 4 ounce bottles of Mancera from the discounters. If you're in the $70 to $80 range for just about any of their fragrances, that's what you can expect to pay. Yeah. Best $28 you can spend. Thank me later. Well, you've been on a roll lately, Jason. I'd hate for you to fumble. Which one? Rosanna. There it is. You have been on a roll lately with your recommendations. Spicy, woody, citrus, oriental, fresh, lemon, bergamot, apple, leather, cypriol, sandalwood, cedar, oud, musk, amber. Similar to Cedrat Boisé. No wonder you're recommending it to me. Orion. So it smells in the realm of Ventus, apparently. What the hell? Now I feel like I'm obligated to check it out now. Damn it, Jason. They do have it cheap too. 2.2 ounce bottle. Yeah, I'm pretty confident we're gonna go ahead and just get that one. I probably will like it. I like trying the different twists and turns on Aventus. Interesting. Okay. Pretty highly rated for the number of ratings it's got. Color me intrigued. Not just bright yellow, but color me intrigued. I have all of the Kajal fragrances. Actually waiting on FedEx to drop off Ohm 3 and 4. Lamar Caviar is the only one I don't have now. But yeah, I've got jewelry. I've got, prior to the Ohm 3 and 4, which I've just been waiting on stock to come in for them to send them my way, I had everything else in the collection. Oh, I'm gonna hold off then. Maybe later, because I'm gonna wait. I want to see if I like it. And yeah, if I got a decant sitting over there that we're gonna do on Tuesday, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and try it first. I have a bottle coming. I got tracking this morning. Have a bottle coming. I'm doing a collaboration with Jasada. So they agreed to dealing with me and my flow and how there's, you're rolling the dice. There might be some cursing. You never know. So they were cool with that. I want brands to know what they're getting into with me. Like, I'm going to say whatever starts here is coming out of my mouth. So they have to be okay with that. And they're like, sure. What's your address? Well, here's my P.O. box. As soon as it comes in the States in stock, we'll send it your way. And this morning I got tracking. So I'm super eager to check it out too. Same bottle as the Ambassador fragrances. I don't know if it's part of the Ambassador line. I have not looked at a note breakdown. I don't want to know. I've seen the bottle because I follow them on Instagram, and the picture of the bottle was in the email. I don't want to know. I want to stay blind. Love the way the bottle looks. Super curious. Super curious. I don't know if it's part of that line or not, though. I thought it was $99 right now. It was a couple days ago. Are they out of stock? Here we go. 115. It was 99 a couple of days ago. It was 100. Damn it. See, that's the next one I want's Chaos. With the paint splatters. That's the next one I want. I don't want to spend 150 though. I'd like to spend like 120. Bad Boy, new addition to my collection. Loving it after some Carolina Herrera retired from creative director. Has been going Paco Rabanne direction with their bottles. Kajira, good to see you, my man. 50's overpriced. You'll see Joma occasionally ask for ridiculous prices. And normally they have really good prices. That's kind of a big selling point for them. Hitting legs today. I did yesterday. Rocking Ministry of Oud's Oud Royal at the gym. Damn, good Lord. I'm glad we're not training together because you got a serious siage going on. Very good interpretation of Creed's Royal Oud. I've heard it's really good, their interpretation. I have several other Ministry of Oud fragrances, and they're monster performers. That's why I say, glad I'm not training with you. You'd be knocking me out with your fragrance. Hope you have a great leg day, though, you giant son of a bitch. Kill it today, man. Let's see if they're gouging for Assad. I doubt it. Yeah, $25. They're not. And then Rave Now should be right around $20 too. Yeah, $20. Nah, yes, it's only certain things they're doing that. Will, new member. Sure appreciate you, sir. I'm sure we'll see some members using the custom emojis. Good to see you, sir, wearing tuxedo. I have jury. And Draco, no. Nitro White I have coming in. I don't want to look it up. I don't want to know the notes. I have that coming in. I want to smell that before I want to spray it and smell it before I see the notes. So I'm not going to look that one up. Beautiful Amber Rose Musk. I want something fresh. Somebody hit me with something beachy that you've tried that maybe I haven't. Somebody hit me with something beachy. I wouldn't pay $50 for it either. I'm just as shocked to see that price as you are. Spectre Ghost is $60 on eBay. Hate price. Yeah, that's too high. I paid less than that a while back. Uden Overdose. You tried any of the Cavalli fragrances? I'm interested in Magnetic Guaiac. I never tried that one. Dylan Blue taking a break from Midnight Gold as the dark clouds and rain are here today. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. Then we do Hero Parfums, new and just added. Let's check it out. Let's check out the notes first. Apparently I have to put Burberry as well. There we go. Sweet, woody, spicy, synthetic gourmand. Cedar, Cypriol, Amorous. Boy, they leave a lot for the imagination, huh? Let's look. See what they're charging, Randy. 83 for a 50 ml. Eh. The EDP didn't like blow me away. Randy had sent me a decant of the EDP a while back, actually, and it was good, but it was like I didn't buy the EDP. I didn't feel like I had to have it. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna wait till that gets a little bit cheaper. I don't want to drop that on a 50 ml Burberry fragrance for 85. I'm gonna hold off. I appreciate the suggestion, Randy. Y'all keep them coming. And aside from conversation, I really want to see that shirt under blacklight, throwing some house music. Also, I'd get that shirt. I like the bright colors, especially in the warmer. As it gets warmer and warmer, I'm going to wear brighter and brighter colors. Costume National Parfum. All right, then. Let's look at it. Because I've never tried anything from them. Highly rated. Spicy, woody, sweet, oriental resinous. Cardamom, bergamot, grapefruit, cinnamon, vetiver, patchouli, lavender, musk, sandalwood. Seems pretty straightforward. See if they got it. Doesn't seem like they do. They don't have it. Whoops. They don't have any of the men's fragrances other than this unisex one. I do like Explorer Platinum. I think it was underrated. Good to see you, Dan. Royal Water was at a good price. I've been saying I wanted to get that. Since I'm holding off on getting Original Vetiver because I got the 10 ml now. Let's take a look. That's the one. This is the one brand I refuse to buy testers from because I know for certain they don't come with caps. Is Creed. I'd rather pay more for a smaller bottle. Like if let's say that the 100 ml tester was like $159, instead of spending $10 more for double the fragrance, I would totally get the 50 ml because I have to have the cap, and it's a bitch to hunt down Creed caps, especially matching cap. It's a bitch. I get it, the Facebook groups, but it's a pain in the ass. So, yeah. But 150, not bad. I do like Royal Water. I've had a decant in the past. Royal Mayfair too. Where are we at currently? We're at 337 with a couple of maybes. Let's add that to the maybes. A note, girls go crazy for it when I wear it out. Shame is discontinued. All right, then. Let's take a look at it. Because Orchid Leather was amazing. What's the name of this one? Sweet, spicy, woody, oriental, powdery. It does look like something I would enjoy, but I want to go something fresher right now because we're moving into seasons where I'm not going to wear any of this stuff. Like I would buy that and shelve it for like 6 months. That's the only downside. Like I do a first impressions and I would not wear it for months because I'm about to be going to the beach twice a week, and it's not going to suit my lifestyle for the next several months. That's the downside to getting something like that. Sure. Yeah, that's the one. That's what I'm missing. Cuba Prestige Black. Absolutely. Get a backup bottle of that. Ooh, from Prada. Awesome Iris Cedar Incense fragrance. Prada does do incense Iris very well. Whoops. Let's take a look. Powdery Fresh Woody Floral Green. I love the list of accords. Iris Cedarwood Benzoin, Frankincense, Neroli, Galbanum, Mandarin Orange, and Vetiver. Probably be like $80, I would think. $92, a little bit higher, but it's Prada though. It's going to be a great floral fragrance. It's going to be soapy too. Neroli and Iris from them, it'll be soapy. Maybe pile. That's a maybe. I'm definitely interested. Oh, they don't have any of them in stock though. I'd be open to it. They just don't have any in stock. Go ahead and grab Chapard Musk or, ooh, I do like the Malaki fragrances. Is it a fresher musk? Leathery, creamy, powdery, fresh, spicy. Black pepper, cedarwood, leather notes, musk. Mr. Clark, you, sir, are my hero in this moment. Because I do like everything I've tried in this line. Wow, it is affordable too. I'm definitely going to get that. That is not in the maybe pile. That is definite. I am going to get that. Ah, damn. So that means 3 months from them. Might have to take it out the card just because of that. 5 to 8 days. That might change seasons before they send that out. Right? $30 super chat from my man Climatic. I sure appreciate you, my guy. Checking in, boys. Scent of the day. But Bodicia the Victorious, Faith, and Essential Parfums Bois Imperial for the wife. Y'all always come through in the clutch with the couples options. I gotta say. Smelling great. I hope you have an awesome weekend. I sure appreciate the continued support, and you constantly throwing these nice super chats at me, man. It's very much appreciated. It goes towards stuff like this. You are certainly contributing to these types of purchases. So I sure appreciate you, my man. I hope you have an awesome weekend. Are heavy on the bass notes with almost no top. I did not know that, Yoshi. You're dropping a knowledge bomb on me right now, my man. I'm assuming, man. I'm assuming. I could be making an ass out of you and me. I don't know. Actually, you're a fictional dinosaur because you're Yoshi, right? So I did not know that about those fragrances, though. Let's see. Let me scroll down a little bit more. Let's check out our Prestige. Citrus Oud. Mancera. I'm assuming you meant Cedrat Boisé. Some Aventus Birch. Smells more natural than the Mancera. Well, let's look at these notes. You have my intrigue. Did I spell that wrong? Didn't come up on Parfumo. Where's that? Didn't come up here either. So they don't have it, and it doesn't come up here. Yeah, I spelled it correctly. I don't know, Dan. I don't know, big dog. Office from Inclone recently. It's actually a nice fragrance. Everybody hates on Jeremy, man. Y'all leave that dude alone. If you want to watch him, watch him. If you don't want to watch him, don't watch him. That man's making his money, you know, being a character. That's what it comes down to. I have quite smoky. I used to have a decant of it. They're Aventus, you know. It's good. It is good. Talking about Kajal, we'd be doing a video for the, well, hopefully, I'm assuming I will get it. I hope so. I sure hope so. Well, that's the thing. I'm going to get it. I have it coming in a package. That's why I'm trying to not look at the notes on it or anything. I want to go in blind. I have a package coming from the perfume box, and they told me it's a bunch of the nitros. So I'm holding off on looking at anything. I want to smell them first. Good to see, sir. Desir Toxic is indeed a beautiful fragrance. The only one I had was Paris Corners one. I forgot what it's called. That green bottle. I gave it away because I didn't like it. It made me nauseous. Yeah, I've heard I'm going to love Om 3. That it's kind of like Vibrato and Tigar, but I was told better by several people. That's high praise. We'll see. If I finally come across the one that makes me feel like I don't need to get a bottle of Tigar, because before the year ends, I was planning on getting Tigar. I'm hoping that's the case. See, that's a little bit cheaper, $16 less or $20 less. See, there's another person putting that vote of confidence on it. Kyler, what's going on? 200 in the chat and only 84 likes. Really? Really? Guys, y'all are better than that. I believe in you. And you, and you, and you, and you. 105. I'm also behind in the chat, but I mean, that's still way less than half. 228 in the chat and 105 on like. Come on, guys. Y'all do. Hook a brother up. Come on now. Y'all can do better than that. Hit that little thumbs up for me. Fast as you can blink, you can hit that little thumbs up for me. Let's see. Just look at Birds of Paradise, Tracy Edge website. Oh, speaking of, you did mention that one to me earlier. Let's see if they have it. Never know. They do not. It would have came up. Excellent choice. Gallagher Amongst Waves. Beachy kind of salty. Ooh, hoo, hoo. You just struck a nerve with that. Okay. And I don't have any Gallagher fragrances. Gallagher Amongst Waves. I hope they have it in stock. Does not look like they do. Son of a bitch. Because that sounds great. Salty watermelon aquatic. That sounds great. Damn it. I was excited about that. Well, they got my Sony Wave, which I already have and love. Damn, I was excited about that. I was hoping they had it. They got Wave Musk for $75. That's a good price. Matthew, good to see you, sir. Appreciate the super chat. I watched the new Man Sarah ranking. Great vid. Sin of the day, Oud Blue Notes. So underrated. You get your nose on Black to Black. Straight up Dracula vibes. So it's one that I would hardly ever wear ever. Like, I love and appreciate Black Prestigium. I've never worn it. I just do a little random test spray once in a while because I haven't had the right situation come up for it. That sounds like something that would be even more of a hard situational kind of setting for me. I'd be interested in checking it out, though, instead of just blind buying a bottle. Straight Dracula vibes. I appreciate the super chat, man. Kosmala number 4. Let's look at it. It doesn't look beachy. Similar to Baccarat Rouge. Number 4, Sport. Okay, so I messed up. Sport. Okay, I looked at the wrong one. My apologies. Agave and melon. Okay, not seawater. Now we're talking. Okay. Yeah. Shit. Now we're talking. I like the bottle too. Let's see if they have that. Now we're talking. You're killing it today, Mr. Clark. They do. And it's not crazy. Got the tester. I'm assuming the tester has a cap. I would assume $90. Add to bag. I think that's in the definite pile. Bergamot, grapefruit, lemon, agave, melon, pineapple, ozonic notes, seawater. Man, that sounds like something I'm really going to like. Great recommendation. I'm definitely getting that one. That's in the definite pile. Kalen brand new boxes aren't terribly priced on Joma either, but you probably end up liking quite a few from the house, so it'll add up. You don't get Hero Parfum. It's a worse version of the EDP. Oh, well, shit. Yeah, I'm not getting that then. Thanks for telling me, Randy. Oud Mineral, very unique, but I think it's an amazing fragrance. It's one of Tom Ford's better releases that I've tried. And I have two of the different release renditions of it. Let them know, my man. Let them know, Dan Stank. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you, sir. It is beautiful. I have 100 ml. I bought it when it first launched from Macy's. I got 100 ml. It's a great fragrance. A lot of like zesty lemon. It's actually a citron note, if I remember correctly, or lemon essence, something like that. Saltwater coconut, very breezy. It is a great beachy fragrance. White Sands. Whetstone I've tried before, but White Sands, let's look at that one. I mean, that sounds beachy, right? Bergamot, floral notes, orange blossom, cypress oud, white pepper, driftwood, sandalwood, musk. Doesn't sound that beachy anymore. Aside from the driftwood. It's probably a really good fragrance. How are you? Kind of feminine, but I like it. I'm scared to recommend. Don't want you to have buyer's remorse. Hey, man, throw the recommendations out there. Again, there's no guarantees I'm going to take every recommendation, you know, just like I would expect you guys not to take every recommendation. Not everything I like, you should go buy, you know. Always, you know, try to sample. It's about as blind buy as it's going to get. I mean, I am looking at notes because I want to be certain they interest me because I'm just taking recommendations. But I mean, what the hell? Throw it out there. Swimming in Lipari. That's one I'd like to get. I have most of the light blues. That's one I don't have, though. So you're reviewing bond number 9, unless you missed it. Do you have? I have bondnumber9.com. I have Bleecker Street. That's the only 2 bottles I have. And I did a collaboration review on Hamptons on Chad's channel. Didn't like it. Their version of Silver Mountain Water, or their Silver Mountain Water, it was sour. I had a Bon sample. I didn't care for it. I've tried a few others, but as far as videos I've done, that's the only 3. It's not bad for Royal Water. Royal Water is great. It's underappreciated from them. People want to judge everything based on how it performs on them. Yeah, it's not a long-lasting fragrance, 5-6 hour fragrance, but it smells great. Royal Water. That's what it smells like. Royal Water. It smells like an expensive, watery, aquatic citrus. Little fresh marine. You got to try Healy Cell Marine. Smells like you are on a tiny raft in the middle of the ocean. Salty. Let's look it up. Let's look it up, shall we? Let's see what it's about. Aquatic, fresh, citrus, green, spicy, lemon, Italian bergamot, algae, iodine. So I guess it's heavy on the iodine. Birch, cedar, vetiver, similar to Wild Ocean. Well, okay then. Wild Ocean looks like I'd like it. Let's see if they have it. How do you spell that again? Selmarin. They do not. They do not. Damn. Beach Walk. I have so many that smell like Beach Walk. Holidays smells like Beach Walk. Talked about it in the Mancera video today. Soleil Blanc, Eau de Soleil Blanc, Holidays, Beach Walk. They're all like the same fragrance, basically. If you got one, you got all of them. So that's why I won't get that, because I'll just wear Holidays. It's pretty much the same fragrance. It's a great recommendation if you don't have Holidays or Eau de Soleil Blanc. Good to see you, Roy. Vetiver Parfum Cologne. Hope you're enjoying it. Good to see you, sir. Check out Patek Maison brand. It's amazing, especially the Maracay line. Okay. Never tried any of the Giacomo fragrances. Hit me with one, Randy. Hit me with one. Has a Van Cleef set for a good price. Silver Mountain Water at Costco for $100. You get the soft live stream clap. Hell of a deal. Even if it's a 50 ml, that's a hell of a deal. If you manage to get 100 ml for that, loud, slightly louder, slower clap. That's impressive. That's a great deal. Good to see you, sir. I'm here to support you. Have a blessed day and night. You as well, sir. Thank you very much. Tangerine Boy by Fleur. I've heard of that one. I want to say I've seen Justin talk about this one. I think that's where I've heard of it. Fruity citrus, spicy, fresh, sweet, black pepper, ginger, lemon, tangerine, apple, jasmine, amber, moss. That does sound good. Okay. So basically it's very orange heavy. They don't have it. Unfortunately, they don't have it. Hey, wherever you can get it cheap, man, for sure. All right, so I'm skipping ahead a little bit, guys. I have never tried that one. That's kind of going rate, around 90 to $100. That's what you can expect for red tobacco. True. True. I mean, the person behind the profile was how I started it, but then I just went ahead and made it about the profile. Oh, if I had to pick, now Vetiver Parfum Cologne, specifically the green bottle. I've never tried the Parfum. I'm sure it's more earthy and darker. It's usually the case with the Parfum versus the Parfum Cologne. But Raja Vetiver Parfum Cologne is my favorite Vetiver fragrance. I pick that. I'll pick that pretty much every time. I do really like Sultan Vetiver. That's why I'm about to buy a bottle. I've tried it with a decant recently. Boy, oh boy. Buy this one. It's perfect for the beach. Let's look at the notes. Whoops. Aquamotu. The intense or the regular one? Let's go with the regular one. Low rated. Oof. I bet it's because of performance. People shit all over fragrances if it doesn't last 10 hours. It's unbelievable. Everlasting Flower Marine Notes, Sand, Lily of the Valley, Bladder Rack. What the hell is that? What Montal is it similar to? Sandflowers. Never tried it. Looks like I should, though. Damn. Been missing out on that Montal fragrance. What else? Aqua de Sal. I've heard of that one. Kelp, Myrtle, and Cedarwood. This does sound like in Pacific Rock Moss. This does sound like one hell of a beach fragrance. Aqua Motu. They don't have it. Damn it. Could just buy this Seamaster, you know, for a quick $6,800. Sure. I've only tried one so far. More reviews are coming. I have more coming. I've only tried red so far, and it's a monster. It's amazing. I have not tried that one yet. Not really my thing, but might suit you. Maybe another time. I'm kind of on the very beachy kick right now with what we're looking up. Because I got a few that are a little heavier, but I got some fresher ones. I'm kind of wanting to get some fresher stuff because we're, you know, right in the heart of spring, going to be moving into summer. The spring breakers are gone. We're able to go hit the beach a bit more, and it's not going to be as crowded. Sample Wondrous Flight by May Bisous. Sounds like a simple citrus, but I like the house. It's free. Hit the like button. Let them know. Can't like it twice. At some point, I have a decant en route from the Nigerian giant Omas. That should get here tomorrow, I think, actually. I think it comes in the mail tomorrow. At the pet store. Sure. Ginger dash, salty, fresh, aquatic, light seaweed, dried down by Killian. I don't want to spend by Killian money today. Afnan incense. I don't care for Interlude, the original, so I've never been interested in checking Afnan's version, so I wouldn't be the person to ask, honestly. Interlude's my least favorite. I think 53 is better, and Black Iris is the best of the three interludes. I just don't care for Interlude, man, so I've never wanted to try any clone of it. Eden Falls, I have that. I don't like it. It's got this weird metallic, almost sour-like smell as it dries down. The opening's fine, but when it dries down, I don't like it on my skin. I'm glad you enjoy it. It's definitely a skin chemistry thing for me. It gets weird on my skin after about an hour, hour and a half to 2 hours, like when it starts to settle in. I sure do. I sure do. That was the first one I bought from them. Appreciate that, sir. I tried to keep it as short as I could. It was actually shorter than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be an hour at least. Because, you know, I can get to talking. So I thought it was going to be more than an hour. I was shocked I was able to keep it to 41 minutes. I didn't have to cut too much in between because I was like trying to keep the ball rolling. I was being conscious of got to try to get through this as quickly as I can. You're going to put @ and start typing their name, and their name should come up, and you click their name. Wow, I'm so behind. White Sands is fire. Noted. So I'll put it over there on the couch, but I got a giant discovery set full of Vitae Libre d'Orange that we're going to be diving into a little bit next week. That Hoffman Virtual Photography, one of the profiles here, which I haven't seen him yet in the chat. He actually bought it and sent it my way because he's got some favorites he wants me to try. So next week at some point, probably like Thursday or Friday stream, we're going to be doing that. JT, good to see you, sir. Signature Coco Loco. And I actually do most of my fragrance shopping with Jomashop. Do they always give you a hard time with shipping? Because that's been my experience. It's 10 days now. I'm still waiting on an order to ship. And God knows when this will. I mean, that's timeless right there, man. I do have it on N64 too. I have tried that one. Believe it or not, they had a tester sitting on a shelf at a TJ Maxx when I first moved to Colorado Springs. And I tried it. And I was like, it's okay. I could have bought it right then and there. Like, Ball de Freak's really good. It is really good. But I'm good enough with Vetiver, Vibrant Vetiver Delight. It's close enough. I love it. I'm good with that. 250 in the chat. At 217 right now. We did peak at 250. No, and I'm not going to spend 250 on that. More power to. I've said a couple of times. People keep asking me in live streams. I wish Michelle all the success in the world. 250 is just too much. If it had been like 150, I'd have bought a bottle. 250, I think that's too high personally. I would like to try it. If anybody wants to send me a decant, I'd love to check it out. Maybe that could sway me to spend 250. But I hope she sells every single bottle. Go you, Michelle. I hope I'm sure it smells great. I'm sure knowing her, it's going to be a beast. She won't do anything less than a beast mode fragrance, I'm sure. So yeah, more power to her, but I'm not dropping 250. It takes a lot to get me to drop 250 on a fragrance, you know. It's only $69. Okay. Shout out to Joey. 69. Drop your 69s in the chat. Anybody from Mafia here? Let's see. Might end up getting 2 Nichanets. That's really, really cheap. That is really cheap. Jeez. Shit. Yeah, I've been wanting that one. That is super cheap for that. Like, I've seen it for like 85, and I was like, damn, should grab it. It's 70. That one's going in the definite pile. I'm probably going to spend about 400. A few of these are going to get eliminated. Island Sling by Insider Parfums, who are part of Soma Parfums. Well, that's not going to be on here. That's not going to be a Jomashop. That's an independent brand. That ain't going to be here. I'd be amazed if it is. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, that's crazy, right? $100 for Silver Mountain Water. So I got Green Lover. I've got it. Already mentioned that. I must be super far behind in this chat. I must be. Shopping stream today. Yes, sir. It's been pretty good so far. I can't complain. At least 8 hours, one of the top 3. So I definitely have a lot of interest in that. I need to look for it elsewhere. Or did I? Oh, no, they had it. It's in my cart. Right? Am I tripping? They didn't have it. That's okay. My bad. They didn't have it. I want to seek it out, though. It looks like something I would enjoy. No, I never sell any of my stuff. So anytime, like if the right topic comes up, I'll talk about it. I'll be like, oh, this is one I just don't like. Starts off good. And I haven't done a video like that, where it's some stuff that starts off and then goes away that I don't like. Like the opening's good, the dry down's bad. I haven't done that topic before. I think you just gave me an idea. Italian Love's phenomenal. I'm not going to be watching, unfortunately. Citrine Amber. Let's look at that. Oriental spicy citrus, sweet resinous, fruits, green notes, saffron, thyme, iris, jasmine, rose, ambergris, leather, musk, vanilla, vetiver. Why does that seem familiar? Why is that familiar? That note breakdown seems familiar. Leather. It's this floral heart, iris, jasmine, rose that comes across familiar to me. I'm intrigued by the scent profile. Well, the note breakdown. No, they don't have it. No citrine amber. And look, it's not because it's a fragrance reviewer's fragrance. It's not because it's Michelle's fragrance. I don't want to spend $250. I think, like I said, lots of love for Michelle. I want her to sell every single bottle. I hope it's a gigantic hit for her. It's so rare that I'm going to drop that kind of money on one fragrance. Not that often you're going to see me pull the trigger. Once in a while, it does happen, but it doesn't happen often. I'd rather get a few fragrances in that price range. I'd rather get 2 or 3 for $250, $300, because it's so many ways to do so. 180 is my ceiling unless it's 200 ml. Luministe. Mr. Justin Copeland's a big fan of that one. Let's see how much they got it for. Shouldn't be too expensive. I believe that's how you spell it. Maybe not. Maybe I spelled that wrong. They have anything frappe? Nothing? Literally nothing. Kind of surprised. Happy Friday to you as well. Voyage is I think everybody should own it. Spend the 15, 16 bucks and have it. I think everybody should give it a shot. And it shouldn't be polarizing. People are just crybabies. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Don't run around the internet trashing it to everybody and going to review videos to bitch about how much you don't like it. That happens. There's crybabies that do that on the internet, on YouTube specifically, that literally will go watch a review just to bitch about how much they don't like the fragrance. I just got it and it smells like blah, blah, blah. I can't believe this is trash. Don't buy, and vomit emojis and stuff. It's like, God, I can't stand that. Just because you don't like the fragrance. Do you have to go running all over the internet to bitch about it? I'll never relate and understand to people that do that. There's a lot of people that do that, guys. Some of them are watching, right? Some of you, I'm talking to you. You do this. You over there, you do this. Why? And for those of you that are like, is he talking about? No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the ones like, yeah, I do it. That person. Why? What's the point? I never understand that. Oh, it did load. Just needed a minute, apparently. Shit. We do have some prep hand fragrances. Where's Luministe? Do they have it? I got 1270. They don't have Luministe. It's like their main fragrance besides 1270. 1270 is good. Never tried the Extreme, though. It's pretty good prices. Around 80 bucks, I'd probably looked at grabbing Luministe, maybe. All right. I think I'm pretty much there, guys. We've got 11 in this cart, and I'm not buying 11. So we need to go through that. One issue with shipping from them. Otherwise, smooth transactions. And I tell you, Coco Loco is amazing. I only have 10 mLs, but one day I want to get a bottle. Will be in my future. It is amazing. It's one of George's most fun fragrances. That's for sure. It's a fun fragrance. I'll be wearing that when the summer rolls around. It's such a vibe. It's a summertime fun vibe. Excellent, excellent choice. So I think we've actually made it to the bottom, skipping around. Hell yeah. I'm done, Terrence. You have to catch me next time, man. You were too late to the game on this. You're too late to the game on it. I don't know if you had said it way earlier and I skipped around, but yeah, it's cut the fat. Yeah, that's exactly what we're about to do. It's time to trim. It's time to trim some of this out. So I'm absolutely getting Colinis, I believe is how you say it. I'm definitely getting that. Kosmala number 4 Sport, definitely getting that. Chapard Musk Malaki, definitely getting that. Now comes some maybes. So this is tough. I think this is on the chopping block. Maybe another time. I don't have to get Salt and Vetiver right now. I'm not really going to wear it a whole lot in the upcoming seasons. Like once fall rolls around, I would want to start wearing it again. So I can actually hold off on that. That's something I can get at a later date. So I'm going to hold off on that. And then this is the one Joel brought up. Let's look at it one more time. Parfum d'Empire. Amberous. Does look good. That vodka note is what is so intriguing. Vodka, champagne, birch, juniper, leather. It is an interesting profile. Spicy, leathery, oriental. See, that's something that I probably won't wear for now. It's another one that I'd probably wait till fall. So, Joel, if you don't mind, if you're still here, keep that one in mind to remind me at a later date. Because, I mean, it's your recommendation. I'm sure it'll stay in your mind when you see me. When we do this after the summer, because we do this every month or so anyway, remind me, and I'll buy it then. Because right now, I would buy it and shelve it. Whereas I'd rather get stuff that I'll look to put in the rotation pretty much right away or within the next week to 2 weeks after getting it. So I'm going to hold off on it for now. I am very interested in it. It just doesn't make sense for the current season we're going to be moving into following. So a little over 500 bucks. Got to trim some more fat because I don't want to spend that much. I'd like to keep it in the 400 range. So the Rasasi cheap. So Creed Royal Water, do I have to have it? That's the biggest question because that's a big jump right there. It's $150. It is a good price though. For any of you that have never looked at it, it's one of their older fragrances. Bunch of citrus, like I said, citrus green, fresh. It's nothing unique, but it smells beautiful. I've had a 3 ml. 3 ml decan in the past. That basil really stands out. Basil peppermint's very green, very fresh. I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. But that would cut $150 off the price right here, and we're boom. Then we're low 400s, and we're good to go. So if I do that, then we're getting Colonise, we're getting Kosmala number 4 Sport, we're getting Musk Malaki, we're getting Prada Iris Cedre. Then we would be getting the Rasasi fragrance that Jason recommended. That's basically an Aventus twist. We would be getting the Bianchi fragrance, which actually we need to go back to that because I think it's at 5 to 8 days, right? Yeah, so for them, that means like maybe next year. I'm exaggerating, but I really like the notes on this from the Sex and the Sea. I might have to just bite the bullet and wait. So it might not be in the haul with this, with the rest of these, but that's an interesting looking note breakdown, especially having civet with coconut pineapple. I think I'm gonna like it. I really want to try it. So we're still gonna get it. We're still gonna get that one. Definitely getting the cheapies. I think we got to trim Creed Royal Water out of here for now. Damn it. I wanted to grab it, but I'd rather get these other ones more. Like, really, I could have. You know what? Let's look at this one more time. I might get Royal Water instead of this. I know it's going to be good, though. I know it's going to be good. Which Zerjoff is it similar to? Iris. Multiple S's. I think I'm going to get Royal Water instead. I want to get Royal Water. I do. It's taking a sweet time loading. I want to get that. So that's going to be the cart, I think. Yeah, that's going to be the cart. So final answer, which after we end this stream, I'll check out because I'm not going to check out on camera. I'm not doing that. 50 ml of Royal Water, 100 ml of Nishane's Colonise, 100 ml of Thomas Kosmala number 4 Sport. Really excited about that one. Chopard Musk Malaki. Before it's said and done, I'll have every fragrance in this line. Mark my words. And that's great because I paid around $70-$80 for Black Incense Malaki and Cedar Malaki, which are amazing, especially Cedar. Amazing. Highly encourage you check that one out. So based on the first 2 I tried from the line being home runs, I immediately want to get all of them now. And yeah, I'm sure this is going to be good. The Rasasi fragrance and the Aventus twist. What the hell? I trust Jason. This Bianchi fragrance looks amazing. Sex and the Sea. Even though I'm going to have to wait a long time to get it. And then the Banderas fragrance. Why not? Cheap Sauvage type fragrance. Yeah. Discount pop 10. I don't know what the hell that is, but sure. I'll take the 10%. Or $7. That ain't 10%. 10% would have been $47. Maybe I will do that 20 off 250 because, yeah, I'm way over 250. What the hell? So, all right, we'll pull that down. We'll just chat for a little bit more. We're an hour, 14 minutes. We'll get to an hour and a half, and then I'll go check out after the stream. All right, where was I? They're totally worth the money. I mean, for that price, I've been wanting to get Colonise. It's been easy to get over $100 for a long time now, and I've just procrastinated getting it. Seeing that price here today, it's like, yeah, now's the time. Pull the trigger. That I do not know. You would have to look on the website and see. They're good. Certain ones. I don't do a lot with them. I haven't in a long time. I don't really buy from them or anything like that. I get clones sent to me all the time. So I don't really buy clones unless, situations like this where it's like somebody recommended it. Outside of, a recommendation from a subscriber. That's about it. Darren J, good to see you, my man. Hardly known in these parts, Evening Mystique for sure. I heard it's a good one. I bet you smell good. I've heard it's pretty good. Glad to see you, my man. Kute is like a stronger Baraonda. Ambra Calabria. I've heard that is a good one too. Sorry if you already mentioned it. Luministe, very juniper heavy fragrance. Place one of those junk fragrances. Terrence is always so demanding. I don't know how many of y'all are here all the time because Terrence is here all the time. Terrence is so fucking demanding with me. He really is. Just he wants me to acknowledge him all the damn time. And he's like, you change shit in your cart, get rid of that junk fragrance. Get the one I want you to get. Messages me, this one needs to lose. Cody's a crybaby. All the shit. You should see the messages I get from this dude. So demanding. So demanding. Not too educated on any fragrances I don't have, but about Bergamot 22, heard it's good. I've had that one in the past. It's just straight up bergamot, basically. Lasts a long time, too. I've had that one in the past. I've never tried it. We can look at the notes if you want. It's a fresh citrus green. Pull it up. There it is. See, citrus, fresh, floral, green, spicy, green tea, jasmine, lemon, bergamot, lily of the valley, grapefruit, musk, and neroli vetiver. Similar to, let's see if there's anything you might, well, here's an ex nihilo fragrance that I've never tried, but nothing in the list of similar to that I'm familiar with. I'm not sure if any of those are recognizable for you, but I've heard good things, and I've always wanted to check it out. And for the money, why not, you know? That's a great price. It's $70 for 100 ml. Great price. So that's what made me load, you know, because typically you can find it for around $85, which is a great price. But even cheaper, now's the time is how I look at it. So see, pretty highly rated as well on here. Citrus fresh. Citrusy fresh is what they're labeling it as. But it's based around green tea and citrus, basically. So I can look at it. Been meaning to get it. I feel like I need Creed Royal Water. I've been wanting to get it for 5 or 6 years now, ever since I tried it. I just never do it. I had so many opportunities to get one of the old 4-ounce bottles back when FragranceNet used to have them. For even 3-4 years ago, they still had. Like even like 2 years ago, they had some 4-ounce bottles. And I kept putting it off. Now you can't find those 4-ounce bottles, the old 4-ounce bottles. That's how long I've been putting off getting it. It's like, what the hell? We're talking about it. Let's do it. No, yeah, I don't have it. I've been meaning to get it. When in Puerto Rico from Genre Parfum, shout outs to Devin. It's like an air freshener. It's like a air freshener. It's like a fresher fan your flames, dialed back tobacco with added mango. Yeah, it looked really good. Cosmalis number 4 Sport. Count me in. That was a great recommendation. Pretty new release too. Came out in 2023. Citruses, agave, melon, and pineapple. Ozonic notes, seawater. That just sounds fresh and amazing. Just amazing's the word I would say. Supposedly longevity is above average is how they're describing it here. 2 people rated it to where it goes to a 5.5. So that means 1 rated it low, 1 rated it high. So you can't go off of that shit. But man, I like the bottle. First and foremost, not that matters to how it's going to smell, but that note breakdown looks really enticing to me. That looks like a great hot summer daytime fragrance. That's the kind of shit I was looking for. I want to add something I haven't tried. That looks like a note breakdown I don't have in my collection. So count me in. I'm definitely getting that one. I haven't tried Oolong Cha X. I've heard it's a slightly fresher, more floral twist on Oolong Cha. Oolong Cha is amazing. Sorry for the typo on daddy duty. Hey, man, you don't have to apologize. I've heard Lo Ibiza is really good. Let's see if they have that one just for shits and giggles. They do. It's only $75. Now Royal Water might have to get bumped. Shit. Maybe I shouldn't have looked. I want to say Beach Life kept recommending it to me. Somebody in the chat always recommends it to me. Coconut water, galbanum, Madagascan mandarin orange, driftwood, frangipani, sea daffodil, bourbon vanilla absolute, Indonesian patchouli, ambergris. Yeah, damn it. Fresh green, woody, aquatic, floral. Doesn't that look good? The bottle looks very beachy and vibrant. Shit. All right. It's 1 to 2 weeks. Shit. That changed things. I was about to click add to cart until I saw that. I want it though. At least they're warning me. Damn it. So we're not going to get this because I'd like to get that. I want to say it's Beach Life. If you're here, speak up. Beach Life has told me many times I would like this. He's recommended it many times. I want to say maybe Giancarlo's brought it up too. A few people in this live chat have brought this one up to me many times. They dropped the price down where we're right over $400 now. That just looks great. That looks great. I bet I'm really going to like it. It just sucks that I got to wait so freaking long. That looks cool. Just looks like such a beach vibe. Thank you, Andy. Problem is I'm going to wait minimum 2 weeks for it because 2 weeks from them could be God knows how long. Pecksniff Suburban and Mandarin. I got out the shower. Boy, you not giving up, huh, Terrence? Damn it. All right, let's look. Let's look because I freed up some more revenue. Green, fresh, woody, citrus, spicy. Bergamot, black tea, cypress. So it's super green. Super green. They have it. 145. No, thank you. I would have just got royal water instead. Maybe another time. This is one I would want to sample first anyways. That's super, super green. I like green. Just there's some greens I don't care for. I would need to try this one first. Pretty highly rated for the little bit of ratings it's got. But I would rather royal water of this because I know I like royal water. I prefer neon over the sport 7 out of 7 days of the week. Okay. Aldehydes, mango, melon, ozonic notes, solo note, yuzu. Sheesh, that looks good too. Y'all are killing me here. Y'all are absolutely killing me. 132, I'm going to hold off. I'm pretty much set with the card at this point. You're killing me, though. I'm not spending Diptyque money today. That's going to be pricey, too. That's going to be in that price range from discounters. Oh, yeah, I'm good. I think I'm pretty much locked into the card at this point. We've got 7 in there. I'm going to wait till, winter, probably, for Paula Zibiza. Colonice, Cosmalo, number 4 Sport, Musk Malaki, the Rasasi fragrance, the Bianchi Sex in the Sea fragrance, and Antonio Banderas, the Icon EDT. I think that's pretty much what we're going to do. Pump for you, try Iris Cedre. It's really good. Well, not right now, actually. Shout outs to Steve. Like 15 of them. Damn, no shit. Big fan of Calvin Klein Eternity for Men EDP, but I'm worried it may get discontinued in the near future because it's been leaving stores. Have any recommendations similar to it? I would recommend buying a few bottles because it's only like $30 from discounters. If you love it like that and you fear its discontinuation, spend $100 and get 3 bottles. Most discounters have it. I mean, hell, I'm sure Jomashop has it. Whoops. I didn't mean to pull that down. Let's just do that. And it'll come up. There's the EDT. Where's the EDP? The cologne. Oh, it went up in price. I love the cologne, though. That's my favorite one. Eau de toilette. Eau de toilette. There she is. $59. It went up that much? Really? Are they just gouging? $29. Out of stock, though. Still, if you like it that much, you need to get that. I would buy a couple of bottles of that and stock up. I wouldn't recommend something else. I would recommend that. Noted. I mean, it is a women's fragrance. Well, look, I could have easily spent $700 if I'd have just got everything that we were talking about. I could have spent $700 easy. I just don't want to spend that much. A lot of freaking money in one shot. I've been spending enough money. Oh, by the way, Randy, I don't know if you're still here, but Boss Bottled Triumph Elixir came in earlier. I'm I might do a first impressions video. That might be a video for tomorrow. I don't know. That and the Cobalt video. I might do a double video day. We'll see. You have to like Neroli and Petitgrain, which I love, especially Petitgrain. But I'm a Neroli guy for sure. That's one of the reasons I've been interested in it. What's that about, Jim? What you rolling your eyes for? Come on now. No, same fragrance. Same fragrance. You guys are hyper lucky to be able to spend only $500 on that bunch. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. You can buy a used car with $15K. Cakes Griffey, you better than me. It's so hard to tell myself no when it comes to fragrance shopping. Well, I mean, I try to set a certain limit. I usually try not to spend more than $500 on each haul. Sometimes I go $600 plus. I've even gone to $700 and $800 before, but that's rare. But a typical haul for me is anywhere from $300 to $500. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well also. Citrus and green pop. Now's the time. Okay. So the gym's only going to do so much. Your diet and nutrition is going to be most important. You need to find out what your maintenance calorie level is. And you need to eat less calories than that every day for a long period of time until you lose a good bit of weight. Don't throw a high carb day or a high calorie day in until you start seeing some progress. Yes, the training needs to be intense, but there's no ab exercise that's going to make you lose body fat. It's just going to build your abdomen. It's going to build the muscle, obliques and abdomen. It's not about specific exercise. Exercises specifically don't spot reduce fat. They build muscle. When you build muscle, it's easier to burn fat and metabolize fat. The muscle will replace the fat, but you need to eat less calories than your body needs every day. So let's just throw a number out there. Let's say 2,500 calories is your maintenance level. Starting out, you should probably do 2,000. 500 calorie deficit every day. Do some cardio. If time allows it, do some cardio when you wake up fasted. If not, you can only do one workout in the day. Do some cardio after you lift weights. Do 30 minutes to an hour on a treadmill or 30 minutes on an elliptical or something. Nice steady pace. Keep a steady pace the whole time. It's called steady state cardio. And find a workout regimen that works for you, because everybody responds to different things and enjoy different types of workouts. Like maybe you might love CrossFit, that hippy dippy CrossFit stuff. You know what I mean? You may love that. You may like more bodybuilding stuff. You may like overall more functional type of movements. You got to try a couple of different things, and it would be best to get a trainer locally if you're not familiar with how and what to do with training. But as far as losing weight, it's that simple. Calories in versus calories out. That's the most simple thing you can do, is find out. There's calorie calculators, literally caloriecalculator.com. You put in your height, weight, age, your activity level per day, and it'll give you an idea of where your maintenance calorie level is. And wherever that number is, personally, I would say immediately start with 500 calories less than that. The more sedentary your life is, the lower you're going to need to have your calories to burn fat, because you don't exercise enough. If you're like sitting at a desk all day or something like that, if you're on your feet moving around, you probably wouldn't be asking, because you would burn a lot more calories. But if you have the type of job where you're sitting at a desk most of the day, or you're in a chair a lot, you're going to need like your calorie needs are going to be lower, because your body's not burning a lot. It's sitting there holding on to the calories and to the energy and to the weight. So I hope that helps, Daniel, because that's the best advice I can give. I am in no way a certified personal trainer, nor am I a coach, but it is as simple as finding out your maintenance calories and eating at least a few hundred calories less than your maintenance level, and exercising at least 3 to 4 days a week. 5 would be ideal, but if you could do 3 to 4, you're in good shape. Or you'll get in good shape anyways. I know I'm just giving you a hard time, Terrence. I know you know I'm messing with you. Dunhill Amalfi Citrus. I have had some interest in it. Cinedace Drapoise. Just got my nose on Oud Lemon Mint. I've been sleeping on that one. Got to watch a Mancera video because I need to sample more from the house. Hell yeah. I'm waiting on FedEx or UPS, I believe, to drop it off. I have a text from someone as well. I have several texts. That's hilarious. What's the other ones in my group text with my mom and my brother and everything? So I'll deal with that after. What was I doing? Okay, checking, tracking. Partially delivered. How so? Delivered in parcel locker. Bullshit. I got everything out the parcel lockers. That's a lie. At 11:03. I got all those packages. That's a lie. So one of the two, apparently it came in 2 packages. One of the 2 is MIA. And Laverne's usually pretty good. She was on the route today. My route driver for post office, she's like the best postal worker I've ever had as far as route drivers. Laverne's like the GOAT. Tell all the time, Laverne, you the GOAT. Because I usually see her I pass her in the morning on my way to the gym. She's here early. I hate when she takes days off because the other chick sucks at her job. She needs to go do something else. Postal routes ain't for her. But Laverne's the GOAT. And it was her this morning. So I don't know what's up with that. I might have to go. Maybe she came back and forgot it. I don't know what. I got to figure that out. Laverne don't make mistakes. Yes, sir. Have a good one, Randy. It was good to see you. Maybe next time. Maybe next time for that one. Blue Talisman, 9 hours, still getting it. I could see that happening for sure. We lost quite a bit. We lost like 100 people now that we're done shopping. That's funny. So we hit 250 at one point. Now we got 154. I appreciate you guys still being here that are here, though. Key to shopping with Jomashop is make sure it says in stock, ready to ship. If not, you'll be waiting. Look, 1 to 3 days for the order that I'm still waiting on from 10 days ago that hasn't shipped yet. I'll just see my orders within a week every time. That price, I wish I would have waited, but Colognese is so damn good. I haven't smelled that one. I'm assuming it's the same base fragrance plus some spicy saffron. Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you. Really good price. Much appreciated. Gonna grab one. I like that tea note. I mean, I've never tried it, but I've heard good things. It looks like something I would very much enjoy. This cart deserves a solid golf clap. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's probably the 2 I'm most excited about, honestly. And Ibiza, but I mean, I'm going to have to wait at least 2 weeks for that one. Banyan Flames is nice. For 70, I mean, I'm getting it for 65. Pretty good, right? So I have number 4 sport, and it's kind of disappointing to me. I mean, everybody's different. I'm going to be my own judge. It looks interesting to me. Don't you go agreeing with him, Jason. Don't you do that. You're supposed to agree with me, damn it. Just kidding. What do you think of Bahara line? Never tried any of them. Can I review some? Maybe if I happen to look into them and they interest me. That's always my default answer when somebody's like, can you review it? They got to interest me for me to buy them. That's what it comes down to. I don't just review everything because I get asked on a daily basis, what about this fragrance? What about that fragrance? What about this fragrance? Because I've come to the conclusion that people assume that anybody that reviews fragrances has tried every fragrance. I'm not saying you specifically. It just got me to wanting to make this point because it happens every day. Like, well, what about this one? What are your thoughts on this one? There's so many I haven't tried. I'll look into them. I've just nothing's ever happened to pique my interest to where I looked into them. Might look into them and be like, oh shit, I need to grab this one and this one and this one. So that's a strong maybe. Fair? What English name? Colonized. Didn't know that. So it's colonized. Pronounce colonize. See, that's unnecessary. I'm just going to say that cologne fragrance from Nichane, that cologne one. That's what I'm going to do. Just piss everybody off. I'm gonna snap every time. That that cologne. What's good, smeller fellers? Smeller fellers. Good smeller fellers. Okay. Tarathy Blue still catching whiffs 9 hours later on my way home from work. Good to see you, Keith. Shit happens. Shit happens. I mean, I'm pretty set with this cart, man. I'm happy with it. Just I'll continue to push that one down the line. And just buy it. I think I'm gonna like it. Atkinson's Mint and Tonic, great spring summer freshie. Smile for neon. You guys are on me on this neon flanker. Shit. Look at it one more time. Damn it. I think it was a bit more expensive too. Yeah, it was $132. I'll hold off on that. Pretty good with the 403 before taxes. Stop looking as fat kid at a candy shop. That's how I'm feeling. You're right. You're right. You are right. These line from those so intriguing. Don't buy. I know that means it's not in stock. I know. But I'd like to grab it. I like the price. I'm willing to wait. This is great. Wore it yesterday. Okay. Randy almost got fired and he tried that dude's live stream. I didn't know that. Good to see you, Dakota. Interlude Man and my Solar Blue got my sample of Eau de Gingembre. Came in. Low Busy Electric's another banger from them. Chasing the dopamine, eh? Oh, that's what it is, right? These vids are payback for all the stuff you get us buying. I mean, dude, all this is me including y'all on me buying some fragrances and taking suggestions. That's all it is. I was gonna do this shit anyway. It was like I didn't have anything specific, and I figured you guys would enjoy it. I knew Joel would. Joel loves when we do these, so I figured, what the hell? Let's do a live stream. Let's go shopping. I'll give Jomashop some money this time. I've been saying I'd do one with Joma. Here we are. We did fragrance net not that long ago. I do fragrance buy all the time. So, well, on the 15th, I'm gonna have to remember that, because on the 15th, I'm gonna make an order from Fragrance Buy. So, if they still have Y Elixir in stock then, and I'm gonna grab Vintage Radio because they're stocking it on the 15th. I don't know. I didn't open it yet. Gotta save that for content. Gotta save that for content. Yeah, we're done. No, you're good. Yeah, we're done. I just keep going back because they keep bringing shit up. Save up for when there's a house available in Norway. Not a bad idea. I do keto max 1,900 calories a day. Keto works for a lot of people. I do what I call feeder sets, which is basically warm-up sets in every movement. I do a little bit of stretching first and foremost. Stretch my lats, shoulder, tricep. I stretch my chest, obliques. I have a certain way I stretch. And now when I do legs, it's different stretching, but as far as upper body, I have the same stretching regimen. And then I'll do some light sets warming up. The first exercise has the most warm-up sets. The second exercise is usually like, let's say today was chest and back. I started with back first. So the first two exercises had the most feeder sets. And then same thing when I moved to chest, I started with incline. That had a few feeder sets leading into it. And I just went, like when I did flat, pin-loaded flat machine, for example, I just went straight into working sets because I was good and warm at that point. I had already been lifting heavy with incline. So, greetings from Chile. Burberry Touch. Just tried Hugo Boss Scent Absolute the other day, and I was really impressed. Have you tried it? Any thoughts? I think it's amazing. It's a little on the boozy side, the way Maninka comes across. Nice and ambery with a good vetiver note. It's beautiful. You can't go wrong in that line. Every one of them are good. Makes me wonder what a person would look like if they only burned ab fat and no other fat. So the guy has flab everywhere, but has a skinny waist with a six pack. Yeah, because you can't really spot reduce. It's overall body fat, and the waist is the last to go. Waistline's the hangs on for dear life because it's the lowest level of blood flow. That's where your lowest blood flow is under the skin in your abdomen, midsection, low back, sides, lower obliques. That's why it's the last to go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hippy dippy. Yeah. Definitely lose those calories. I like to superset a lot, more challenging as well. I do supersets. I do drop sets. It all depends on the exercise and what the workout for the day is. Winter fragrances, I have a slew of content for, my man. And rainy day fragrances, it's literally the name Bulgari Man Rain Essence, I think is my favorite for that at this point. Damn, see, I'm going to have to go double check. So scrolling down 179, I appreciate that. What's going on, Ryan? More London, there are a lot of nice ones. Okay. Let me skip down just a little bit, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, so we're at the bottom. We're hour 41. It's time to go ahead and shut it down. I appreciate we still got 152 in here. I appreciate you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and buy this stuff and get it out the way. I got some content to do in a little bit, and I'll see you guys again on Monday. We'll do some streaming on Monday. Probably the Kajal fragrances. I'll probably save them for Monday. Might save, I don't know. Kind of want to do Boss Bottled Triumph Elixir this weekend. I think we'll do the Kajal fragrances on Monday. Then Tuesday, we have Randy and Dedrick on for a decant swap. So I appreciate all of you guys. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Chef's kiss. Totally agree. But I appreciate you guys for coming and hang out with me. I really do. Thank you to everybody that gave super chats. Thanks for the great recommendations for a lot of people. Not everything can get bought every time, but the ones that I was really interested in that are not getting bought today, please remember for a later date, because we do these every month or so. Maybe next time it'll get bought. So make sure to check out today's Mancera video if you haven't yet. I'll see you guys again on Monday. Content coming throughout the weekend, but next live stream is Monday. Y'all have a good one.